Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my Heidi Swapp planner, but before I actually get started with decorating this, I need to do something that I should have done before, and I thought I would just share it with you since it's something that I'm doing for this planner. Now this right here is blotting paper. It's made for what I think it's made for like a printer, but I bought it from Amazon. I've used it. As you can see, there's like ink and stuff on it, and you can just use it and use it and use it and use it. There's no rule about how long you can use it. I guess there's not. I mean, you wouldn't want to keep using it after it was completely filled up and it wasn't working anymore. But anyway, I like to keep one in my planner, in each one of my planners. Now this is as big as they come in the ones I purchased. This is not quite big enough for my Happy planner, but I still use one in there. I just kind of turn it this way when I'm writing. Because what I do is I will have it behind my page as, what is it called? It's called something. It's some kind of board. I cannot think. I'll probably think of it later whenever I'm done filming. But anyways, a pencil board, is that what it's called? I don't know. Anyway, I use it like that. Now, this is the one I was using in my Stalogy, and it fit perfectly in my A6. What size is that? I think it's A6 Stalogy. I don't know anymore. Anyway, it was fine for that, and I've been using it in here, but it's just too small. It's too small. So I decided I'm just going to put this away. I can use it more for later, or just throwing it on the desk and writing something, because I like to have something behind when I'm writing on this, because it just makes it softer. I don't know how to explain it really. Maybe you girls that do the writing a lot and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. It just feels more comfortable to me to have something behind this hard desk. So I want to cut one down, but the whole thing is, if I cut this down to the size of this, there's going to be some waste, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But I'm thinking that what I really want to do is cut it down to this size, the size of this, just a little bit smaller than this. That way it'll stick out a little bit. Oh, I don't know what just happened. I accidentally touched my mouse, which has not been working properly for a long time. Let's just say the left click works as the right click sometimes. But anyways, it's been wackadoo for a while. It's been used a lot too. But, so I will have a little thing I can just pull that out. I'll show you once I'm done. You'll see what I'm talking about. But what I need to do is kind of measure this by putting this down here, and I'm just going to, just to get a rough guesstimate, as Jeff calls it, a rough guess of the size. I'm going to do that. And I thought for a minute I wrote on my thing. And I know that this right here is going to be wasted, but that's okay. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to worry about that. And I'm going to grab this. See, I didn't have something straight there. Oh, maybe I did. And something's not straight about that either. Or, I don't know. I have a feeling that this is going to be crooked. Very crooked. But you know what? That's okay if it is. Or maybe I just had this in there crooked. I don't know. I'm just going to cut it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not trying to make it perfect. But I'm just going to cut it like on the inside of the line. And like I said, some of it's going to be wasted. I could use, like, I could cut it off, use that for a bookmark. But it's kind of thick to be a bookmark. I'm just going to sit it over to the side. No, I'm not. I'm throwing it away. I'm throwing it away. I'm not keeping it. I keep too many things. And I am going to erase this because it's erasable, and I don't know. Alright, This is going to be probably too big, it's going to be crooked, blah, 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 but I don't care. So this is what I want to do with it. Let me go back to my February. And if I have it in here, it's not like too big for the planner. Well, it's a little bit big. It's a little large, but that's alright. I can trim it down a little bit more. It's not too much too big for the planner, but it's bigger than the page, so I can just grab that, pull it out, put it on another page. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted it a little bit bigger than these actual pages. And also, it keeps me wherever I'm at in the book. So, let's get to planning now. Let's do this thing. So, I'm going to turn back to here, where I need to be. I'm going to put that up there out of my way. That's done. So, the first thing I'm going to do is remember how I usually do these. These are little things that I made myself with my Cricut machine. Now my freezer and everything else is going to start popping and making noises. It was quiet in the house until I started filming, which actually it wasn't, because I was watching videos while that I was having my breakfast and things. But anyway, okay, so a friend called me. She needed prayer, so they're having a family situation, and by the time you see this, I won't know what's happened, or I may know what's happened, and by the time I edit this, I won't know by then. But just remember Amy in your prayers, because her family's going through something right now with another family member who is sick. So that's all I can say, because that's really all I know, because I'm not a doctor. But just remember her in your prayers. And yeah, I wanted to answer that phone call, because she doesn't normally just call unless something's going on. She'll usually like send me a message and say, hey, do you have time to talk? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, since she didn't do that, I knew it was probably some sort of, hey, I need you to pray right now kind of thing. So I prayed, and now I'm back. And yeah. So, what am I saying? I don't know. That kind of threw me for a loop, because now I am sad for her family. Nothing wrong with being sad for someone's family. It's just you love your friends. I didn't ever tell y'all what I'm doing here. February 26th through the March 3rd. So, part of it's going to be on one part of the planner, and the other part's going to be on the other. And I still need to decorate my monthly in this for March, so ta-da! It's not done yet. Alright. And like I had said with this, I'm so glad that only 7 fit on here in a way. Which there's a little bit of waste right there, but that's okay. I'm not going to keep it. I usually keep it, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm probably, unless it was a bigger piece. If it was a bigger piece, I would. But right now, I'm not going to keep it, because I'm trying to not... I don't know how much space I'm going to have for certain things whenever we move. And I don't want to clutter up my new space whenever we get moved. And I know it's not yet, but I'm preparing. But yeah. Also, another thing Amy told me that I did not know is she's having a little bit of a health scare too. So keep her in your prayers for that as well, for her own health. Because I don't know what's going on. She doesn't know what's going on, but they're monitoring her to try to figure out some things. You know, there's so much sickness right now, guys. I know it's been around forever, since the beginning of time, pretty much, that there's been sickness, you know, and health problems and all of this stuff, but it just seems like more and more in younger people, which the person that her family member is not, she's older, but yeah, it just seems like it's happening a lot more than, it's more prevalent, let's put it that way. So I need to get my little, oh, there it is. I already took it out. I forgot what I was doing because my brain is not braining. Now I say that all the time. I say it all the time now, and I don't know why. I don't even know where I picked it up at. But you guys that watched my classic happy planner, you know I used this kit from Grand Plans called Boss Lady, and there's tons of pages that Fran gives you. So I decided, I had said that I was going to try to use it all month, is what my thought was when I first printed it all out. But then, you know, March has Easter and St. Patrick's Day, so I decided, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use it in different planners. So I'm going to be using, let's see, which girl do I want to use? I'll use the redhead today. I'm going to use her. Now I'm going to have to get numbers because I used my numbers, but I'm going to use her for my decorating. And then I don't need any of these or these. Oh, I could use one of those, but maybe I'll use that in a different way or something. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. So I'm just going to use this page, and I'm going to grab my little book. Where are you, book? I wanted to grab the one I've used quite a bit of. My numbers and days one. Now I don't know where it's at because I haven't been in here much. You know what? Oh, there it is. I was going to say forget it. I'm just going to grab my little leftover thing. But then I found it. It was under my leftover thing. So we're going to find numbers in a minute. But we're going to put the date covers on. Let's see. Do I want to put them up here? And then do some sort of washi over that way? Or maybe do the washi first? I have been putting, I'll just put the date here, where I've been putting it, so that that's done. Y'all, I don't like this planner much. I really don't. I'm going to use it, but I don't really like it because I'm one of those 2-page girls, at the most 4. I'm not a 7-page girl. I don't like flip. I don't like to constantly flip. I just don't. Now, it doesn't bother me whenever I'm actually using it throughout the week, but when I'm decorating it, it bothers me. So maybe I should say that. And I also don't really love, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I did it. I skipped a page. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. It's not hard to fix. Let's go ahead and stick Sunday right here. And I'm going to have to remember that I've already started, which it'll be easy for me to remember because my other page will have 2 missing. Alright, stick those there. I'm glad I went ahead and cut several of these. This page will have 2 missing, so I'll know, oh well, that's what happened. I'll probably remember it anyway. I usually remember things like that. I try to, so that I don't make the same mistake twice. But then sometimes I make the same mistake twice. And that's okay. It's alright to make the same mistake twice. And, you know, when it's something like this, because you can fix it most of the time. It's not that big of a deal. Not my case. This time it's not. Now, there's some things that it is. There's some things it does turn out to be a pretty big deal if you do it too much. But sometimes it's not. See, that's fixed. And all I've got to do next week, I just got a head start on next week, that's all. That's a little bit too far over. I'm going to leave it alone. That's okay. I just got a little head start on next week. So let's go back to over here. And I'm going to find some numbers. I need the 26th through the 9th and the 1st through the 3rd all to be the same. And I need it to match this lavender type color. Oh, that's too dark. That one would have been great though because all the colors. 26th. There's no 26th on that one. may... Okay, I think I found something. Okay, we'll just use these. This will work. I'll make sure it doesn't bother me. How do you do that? I don't know. You just do it. Okay, I'm just going to put it down here. I don't like that either. I'd rather just put it here. I wanted a circle or something. I wanted a circle or something like that. This will bother me if I use that. It will. It will be one of those things that I'll be thinking all week long, I wish I had not done that. Now, it'll only be a week. But all week, I'll be thinking, I wish I had not done that. So, I've got 26, 27, I don't have the first through the third. So, that's too dark, I think. I don't know if I have the numbers for that. 25, 26, 27. I have the first through the third, but I don't have all of the... I don't have the 28th and 29th. This is why you keep your leftovers, though. Because you never know when you're going to need it. I don't have the first through the third. Drop that on there. I have it there, but there's no... There's some gray tones, but there's nothing that bold. No dark black or anything like that, so I'm not going to do that. I see a color that I'm hoping, no, it doesn't have it, but that would have been perfect if it had the number, the colors. Oh, that would have been too, or if it would have had the right numbers. Hello. Speak English, lady. Do y'all like it when I talk to myself? Because I don't. Okay, here's some grays. That will do. We're going to make it do. We're going to make it work. There's another purpley, but I don't have all the numbers anyway, so this is going to do it. This is going to work, because there's gray tones in this. If I can pick these up, I don't want to not put them back in there. I'm not going to close it yet, because I'm going to put this right here back in there. But anyway, yeah, that's better for my eyes. That makes me feel a little bit better about it. Now I'm going to have to go over because Wednesday is just long. Probably should have put it on this side. It's too late. I'm not changing them. Alright, the 29th is the last day of that month. And now we do these. And oh, that's crooked. Well, there we go. Now, so if you don't know, if you've never watched one of my videos for this planner before, this is what I use for my YouTube channel, and the way I do it is I write the name of the video or videos here, music there, and then I decorate over here. So all I'm going to do is go in with some of these pretty girls. I might put a couple on a page or something. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I always, almost always, there's every once in a while that I don't do, like, my regular daily vlog. There's some times where I don't do it. Very rare. But, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I have 2 videos. Every other day is just 1 video. Unless I have something special or something extra or something like that going on. So I could on like, I really need to be moving these around and not have them all in one spot. But I don't seem to be doing that this week. Because if I have them all in one spot, that spot's going to get thicker than the rest of the book. That's why I like how these things are, because one's on this side and the other one's on this side. So it'll stay about the same thickness all the way through. Actually, I won't be using one of these. Well, two of these, because there's 9 boxes, but 2 of them, they are, it's a double box, that right there, it's like a seam, and she gives you this, which you could separate the seam. It's not like written in stone that you have to put the seam together, but it's neat that it's like that. I did that in my Happy Planner. So now I need to put up some things up here to cover that day, month, year up. I used all of my washi except that one piece there. So this is what I'm going to do. It may sound crazy to some of you. It might sound very genius to some of you. It's not really genius, but it's fun. I'm going to do this. Now, this one says Lady Boss on the end of it, and I did that on purpose. So that way I know the name of the kit. I'm going to use the little part that she has as a label, as a little washi strip. It would help if I put it on straight, though. That would be magnificent if I did that. Okay, my head's probably in the way. And if things worked out the way I wanted it to, Fran's shop should be in all of my videos now, like in the description box. I do not PR for her, but I still love her shop, so I'm gonna, nope, I'm not. Well, I'll go ahead and use that one too. It says Grand Plans. That's where it came from. Alright, the rest of them, I'm not doing that, though. The rest of them, I'm just going to do this. Let me go ahead and snip off this end. Oh, no, where'd my... Oh, there it is. I see it. I was like, where did my little doodad go? My little end piece. Get off of me. Something just triggered my front door camera. Probably a squirrel. They're good at that. Most of the time that's what it is. Nobody's knocking, so it must not be a human. And it's the middle of the day, so I'm not worried about monsters being out there. Alright, I've got that one. I'm going to do this one, snip off the end. Just the name of the kit is what I'm snipping off, because I don't need it. I've already got it on the one. That is a good way to keep up with what your kit is and who did it, if you want to do that. If you were, if they put their name and all on it. Because some of my planners I keep, like my Faith Planner, which I don't usually use kits in there. I might use pieces of kits, but I don't use full kits normally. Now, if I found Faith kits that actually worked for me, or if I made one of my own, I would, which I have thought about doing that later on whenever I'm settled and have, like, where I'm not thinking about a lot of other things, which I really don't know when that is, because I'm always thinking about something. So, my brain is always going somewhere with something, some project that I want to do. But I've thought about, which that could be a project I want to do, making a Faith kit for my Agenda 52. because I think that's what I'm going to be from now on using, is an Agenda 52 or something like it. For my scripture writing. Alright, so snip this one a little bit off. I'm just sticking those little pieces back onto the page. See, now that's covered and it has some of that color up there. And now it's all done. I'm done with it. That's all I'm doing. And then whenever it's time for me to do things, if I need space, I can write over here. If I don't have to. I could just write the name of the video there and then write in other things. I have said that I'm going to start writing in, like if I ask a question or something. I have not started doing that yet. I think I'm going to start doing it pretty soon. I erased right here. And let me tell you a little bit of a tip about these friction pens. Jeff got me these for Valentine's. He got me a pack of them. The polka dotted ones with the gold and silver on them. They write black, but they're gel pens. Anyways, don't erase if it's not dry. There's your tip. But I love them. I use them in this planner and in my Happy Planner. I don't use them in my Faith Planner, though. So anyways, there's that. So there's, what was I saying? I may start going ahead and writing in that stuff, like I was talking about with writing in what, any questions or whatever when I'm editing. So there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, skip to me loo, however it is, Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday. Then I've already got part of next week started. Whoops. Alright, so there it is. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. If you know someone who might enjoy watching this type of content or any of the content that I have on my channel, which it feels really weird saying content because it's just my life. It's just me. It's just how we do. It's just how we work, which honestly does not work well as trying to grow a YouTube channel, because a lot of people are not interested in seeing all the things, but I decided that I wanted this channel to be about all the things, about all of, and most people, they niche out, they get into a certain genre and they do that kind of thing, but you know, there's like the mommy content and things like that. That's awesome that I watch a lot of those ladies, but I don't have babies and I don't have young kids. And then there's the homemakers that, you know, have kids and they do all the things. For me, I am a homemaker, but I don't have all of that to share that a lot of you lovely ladies who watch me do, because I don't have the little kids, so I can't niche out like that. But when I started, I didn't do it for that. I started this channel because I had finished homeschooling my kids and I needed a hobby. So here we go. This is where it is. And I love it. I love that I've met so many awesome people. And I love that I get to talk to y'all. So if you know somebody else who would love this crazyville too, share it. I don't know why I even went into all that. But anyway. Most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. If you need prayer, if you would like for me to pray for you, let me know that as well. Not in just this video, any video. Squirrel has triggered it again. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.